are you?
Mr. Marston, I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson, to settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life. Well, I had one, and I'm trying to reclaim it. Or maybe what you could say is I had two, and I'm trying to end one of them so the other can survive.
You do so love to talk in riddles, Mr. Marston. Do you do that, I wonder, as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool. Call me Bonnie.
Miss McFarland, I'm married. I have a son. I had a daughter, but she died. Years before that, I rode in a gang. We robbed banks, trains, held people ransom. We killed people we didn't like. Bill Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't so eager to talk about it.
No, I do understand. I had no idea. You poor man.
Even in this new country, memories don't really fade. My father was an illiterate Scot born on the boat into New York. He never saw his homeland, but to hear him talk about it, you'd imagine he only ever ate haggis and wore a kilt. And he hated the English for what they had done to his great-grandparents that he'd never met. People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven.
That's true, especially when it comes to money. And you know, even now, after all his labors, my father's debts are still terrible. I worry every day about us losing the ranch. It would kill him.
My father died when I was 8 years old. His eyes were, well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago. My mother died during childbirth. She was a prostitute, and he was her, well, I don't know what he was. So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away and fell in with a gang.
My word. What a difficult life you've lived.
The leader of the gang taught me how to read, taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra hand to take out the herd to pasture.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
Right. Are you ready to learn how to herd some cows?
Thank you for telling me all that back. You should learn to ride before you learn to herd.
Let's go. Hope you understand now why I've been playing my cards somewhat close to my chest.
I didn't know you had a wife and child. Then again, I don't think I ever asked. They're lucky to have a man like you.
I ain't so sure about that, but thank you.
Yeah!
Good to see you, Miss McFarland.
Whoa there! Careful! You're more of a hindrance than a help. All right, let's see if you
Welcome, Mr. Marston. That's it.
Let's go.
Nice job, Mr. Marston.
Keep on
Drive us
moving.
down the road, Mr. Marston.
Bien hecho. Sir?
Get right at them. Drive them this way. Kia!
Come on. Let's go. Yeah.
He's just showing off now. Still it there. Keep going, Mr.
Now
Marston.
we need to move this entire herd out to the far pasture for grazing. Easy now.
Yeah.
I'll handle the stragglers. You stay with the main herd. Keep sweeping behind them. That way they'll stay together.
Come on.
Leave those stragglers to me. You stay focused on the main herd.
Come on.
Control that horse, will you?
Doing great, Mr. Marston. Stay with him. Keep that herd together now.
You're not bad with the herd. Ranching might be your true calling, Mr. Marston. Either that, or you were a cow in a past life.
Thank you, Miss McFarland.
I'll see you later. I have work to do back at the ranch.
Yeah. Slow it up now.
Well, hello, Mr. Marston. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father? John Marston, this is my father, Drew McFarland.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Marston. Please. So, my daughter informs me that you're here on some secret mission to remove some undesirables from the county.
Something like that. I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
Well, you know, we've lived here for 30 years now. Came here from the east. The land had never been settled. For 10 years, we fought the Indians. Tough men. Then we had outlaws, and we had drought, and we had smallpox, terrible winters, cholera. I buried more of my children than I raised.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called federal government sending out agents to covertly murder and control people, then I start to worry. I mean, yeah, all right, Williamson is a menace, and men like him are the plague. But isn't a government agent a worse menace? And all that symbolizes, I mean.
You may be right, sir.
Well, you're a brave man. You're always gonna be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. That sneaking around and spying and secret missions. Right? It's preposterous.
Trust me, sir. I agree with you.
Good. Good. Well, we won't insult you any further. Come on, Bonnie, we got things to do.
Mr. Marston, do you want to join us? It's Daddy's favorite pastime. Apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
You're gonna need this, Mr. Marston. Let's see if we can put that new lasso of yours to good use. That ranch hand said there's a pack of wild horses nearby. What are you waiting for? Those horses won't hang around for long.
Come on! You sure have some interesting theories on what the government's doing, sir.
They ain't theories, Mr. Marston. I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackwater. It ain't exactly a state secret who sent you.
Well, is he wrong? I saw those men from the train.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off a dead man's eyes.
Mr. Marston!
He's right. Now, I don't know much about politics,
Please, Paul, can we just enjoy
but I
the
know
ride?
we're only as free as they say we are. Power's like a drink. The more you have, the more you want. There's few men who can handle it.
There's certain things in this country a woman could do much better, if you ask me.
I ain't gonna argue with that, Miss McFarland.
There they are! Beauties! Come on, Mr. Marston!
Rope one! We'll bring him down together.
Come on!
Go that damn rope, Marston!
Whoa there!
Come on, don't be afraid of that lasso!
Whoa!
Come! You gonna use that rope or not?
Let's go.
Keep him still now. That's it. Don't give up.
Relax now. Nearly there.
Keep at it, Mr. Marston. You're doing
Steady.
fine.
Come on, baby. Calm down.
Moving too much.
Take it slow now.
You'll have
Come on,
to
let's go. Show me what you got, boy.
Oh, this ain't good.
Good work. I'm impressed, Marcy. Let me take it from here. You get back on your own horse. Woo. I think that's enough activity for an old-timer like me. I'll take this one back to the ranch. See you later.
Come on, then. Let's see if you can get another one.
Come on.
We haven't got all day. Come on, rope one of them. Whoa there. What are you waiting for? Jump on and bring him in. I got a hold on him. Hold on to him.
Almost got you. Easy. I got you now. Whoa there. I'm in trouble here. You're mine now. That's better.
Look at that. Pure natural. Nice work. I think that'll do it for today. Let's get back to the ranch.
Come on. I like your father.
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
You have a good life here. The life I want. For me and my family, I mean.
We don't have a lot anymore.
You have enough. It's one that gets so many folks in trouble.
It'll sap your spirit and make you poor. But it's straight. And it's decent.
There's no better night's sleep than after an honest day's work.
It's no wonder you look so tired then.
Some deck must be shy of Joker, Miss McFarland.
Who'd have thought you'd be such a natural at busting broncos?
That was fun.
I think you could be a fine rancher one day, if you can bear to stop killing people. Well done, Mr. Marston. These are fine horses.
Hey, Bonnie. Amos was saying some horses been spotted somewhere outside of Armadillo.
Let's go, Mr. Marston. We can really do with those horses. No rest for the wicked. Let's see if we can track down that other herd of horses.
Yeah. You never did tell me why you were never married. Aside from the snobbery, that is.
You sure ask a lot.
I'm just surprised, that's all. You must have been quite a catch.
The fact that you're talking in the past says it all.
No, that's not what I mean. You must have had some suitors, that's all I'm saying.
Some, I suppose. Here and there. A ranch in the middle of Hennigan's Stead ain't really the place to find a husband. Amos, he's a little, well, you know, countrified.
Where'd you get your airs and graces, Miss McFarland?
From a couple of cheap governesses Pa hired to save us from being savages. I'd like to talk about more than just cattle and chickens sometimes, that's all. And after my brother left, it was up to me to become the man of the ranch. He'd never admit it, but my pa's a lot frailer than he looks.
You're worth two of any man I know, miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment.
In many ways, my wife is kind of like you, Miss McFarland.
Is that so?
She's always been a woman in a man's world.
You don't talk about her very much. Looks like the ranch hand's up ahead. Let's drive them up the canyon, where it narrows. We'll trap them there. Wait for my signal, and don't let those horses out of your sight.
Right you are, miss. Come on. Go. Come. Come on. Hey. Yeah. Come on.
Looks like we got the lot of them. What magnificent animals they are. Hey, the stallion's getting away. Chase him down and bring him back. Get after him!
Come on. Let's go. all right. Relax now. Nearly there. Calm down now. Come on, baby. Calm down. I'm in trouble here. Ah! Relax. That's it. Steady. Nearly there. Hold on. Easy there. Come on. Come on. Nearly got you. There you go. Go. Slow it up now.
Easy now.
Thanks for your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own, as a thank you from all of us?
Thank you, ma'am. He's a fine animal. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Excuse me.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! And what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company,
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come what, you getting cute with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Let's head over to the saloon. Stop lagging back there. Let's get this over with. Come on, Marston. Let's deal with these fools before they cause any more trouble.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Walton's the top screw. Let's get after him. Damn, he's seen us. Come on, don't lose him. Can't lose that trail, boy. Catch up with me when you can.
Yeah.
Stay with me, for Christ's sake.
If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's a start, but there's plenty more where he came from.
Whoa there.
Come on. Looks like he's holed up at the old Pleasance house. Let's hold up a minute and find a spot for our horses.
Whoa, whoa.
Looks like we got company, boys. cover. We'll work our way up this hill.
Hey, yeah, you, over here.
Marston, I got you covered. Move up to that wagon. Marston, take that bastard behind the crate. It's your day of reckoning, boys.
You ain't taking me alive.
What are you waiting for? Unload that thing. Take cover behind that wagon to your right. Behind the crate, Marston.
You boys just ain't that tough.
Hey! You're a coward, Lee Johnson.
Woo! I can't take them all.
Strong liquor!
You're shooting fresh air there, boy. Get to that crate. I got you covered. Watch out for that bastard behind the rock.
You should have stayed in Armadillo, Marshal.
I'll teach
Damn
you
it
some
all.
respect for the law.
Yeah!
Move up to that rock. I'll keep you covered. Look out. There's one down in the outhouse.
I'm still bigger, better, and plumb meaner folks than you can find, and you're not there. Get up!
Davey, is that the best you can do, old man?
I'll put a window in your skull, Walton.
Do you fellas piss sitting down or something?
Just
Now we'll get through.
Now get behind that outhouse. Ain't sure we seen the last of them. You ain't getting away this time.
Your clothes are gonna be a lot redder in a minute. Up here, cocksuckers. Blast you.
Are you gonna help me here? That's Walton inside the house. Let's see if we can take him alive. Walton, your killing days are over. Cross the line. The trial and the rope for you.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Yeah.
If it ain't me, it's someone else. Get the hell off! Come on! Let's go! Come on! Yeah! Whoa! You getting in or not? I'll see what I can do.
How do you do?
Hello? Hello? It's Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of theys.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshall! 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 I'd just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marson?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
He's just a boy. Why me?
long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of vigilante?
You don't look like no government boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. I ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty purse the last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out.
I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin? Nearly there. All right, leave the horses here and follow me. Head for the fort. Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
Come on! Full foot, Marston! Come on! Stop lagging behind! I survived a lot of these. This is gonna be your last one. Rustlers! Find some cover!
I chose a bad spot here.
Help me out here, will you?
You might as well give it up now.
Okay, boys, you head down that left fork. I'll take the right. Marston, you can come with me or go with them.
Are you kidding?
Stop falling behind. We gotta push forward.
Move it out. Stay together.
That was some pretty damn good shooting, John.
Yep. Maybe you ain't the tenderfoot I thought you was.
Coming from you, friend, that's a real compliment.
What the heck?
Stay with me.
Damn you! Yeehaw!
There's a bridge up ahead. The rustlers are probably guarding it. I'm the goddamn law. This way.
Stay with me.
This ain't good, friend.
Oh my good God. I'll kill you twice, you son of a bitch.
Good
Follow me.
You got a problem with me?
Gonna put that feller to bed. Are you kidding me?
Assistance would be nice, Marston.
We've come from Mr. Gulch's cattle! What? Expecting to creep up on us here?
They're trying to stop us getting through the bridge.
Don't think you'll be wanting this no more, friend.
What are you waiting for? Do something! Can't go put it in forever. Need to bite the dust. The bridge looks clear. Let's join the others.
Damn, those Bollard twins have got themselves an army.
Yeah, rustling's a profitable business, and they ain't short on willing recruits these days.
Why'd a man break his back working 12 hours a day for a rancher who can't afford to pay him?
But the rancher can't pay him because those sons of bitches are robbing his cattle.
Yep, it's one of them vicious circle things the marshal keeps jawing about. Look lively! They're all across the ridge!
Sweet mother of God! Some goddamn help you are, Marston.
You got him good!
I'm gonna beat the lot of you.
Push forward! We gotta get to the marshal!
Come on! Keep up!
Don't think you'll be needing this.
You ain't leaving Pike's Basin alive!
We can cross paths with the marshal up here.
He's been giving them hell on the other side.
That marshal of yours sure doesn't seem to mind getting his hands dirty.
Oh, he ain't afraid to pull the trigger, all right.
And he's been after these rustlers for a long time.
He'll tell you he's all about the book, letting the judge decide a man's fate, but he doles out plenty of his own justice, too. More rustlers, take them down. Stay with the group, Marston. Or we're done for.
Follow me. Let's push on to the bridges. I was gonna shoot you dead. Where's Brandon Iron now?
Come on, prairie chicken.
Are
If it ain't me, it's someone else.
For the love of God! I'll kill the hell out of you!
So much for cover!
Hey, little assistance would be nice, Marston. I'll kill you twice, you son of a bitch. Get away from me.
Stop falling behind! We gotta push forward!
You rustlers make me sick.
This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. All right, stealthy as you can, boys. Let's get as close to those bastards as we can.
Get those bastards. Careful, there's innocents down there. Watch out for Mr. Ghost Cat.
Get those thieving
You
bastards!
kids.
You're dead, friend!
I see him. Come. Help me out! I see one of them.
This ain't nice. I know.
Might as well give it up now!
Some goddamn hell you are, Marston.
Good shot!
I think you shallow with that reef, boy. I'm gonna be delighted. Are you gonna do something, Marston?
Looks like the bollards won't be rustling again anytime soon. Quick, let's get those hostages freed.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. Wes Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. Wes Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
What you got on you, friend? Come on. Yeah. Come. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Go. Whoa there.
Come on, let's go! Get him in there! Come on!
Amos!
Hey, miss, I got most of the horses secure and the chickens.
Well, thank you, Amos, but it's the herd I'm worried about.
I know, they're scattered all over the valley and beyond. The weather is coming in real fast.
So what do you suggest, Amos? We leave the herd out there to be scattered by the storm and ourselves left here to die without a livelihood?
Can I help?
No, miss. If the men get caught out in that storm, they're gonna die.
And if we lose our herd, we'll all die, you stupid man.
Doesn't sound like we're left with much of a choice then. Come on, Amos. Round up your men. Let's get the herd.
Dang.
Come on. Slow down. Come on. Yeah.
Don't ride off. It's closing in fast. Drive them over to the pasture by the old oak tree. We'll merge them with the other herd there. Come on, I can't do this all by myself in this weather. The weather changes fast out here. This storm came out of nowhere.
Come on. Whoa. Let's go. Let's go.
Ah, that was close. Now let's round up those stragglers and get out of here. I think that's all of them. Let's get them back to the ranch before this weather gets any worse. Not far now, thank God. I can't see anything in this rain.
Go.
Hurry! Gotta move that herd.
Come on, easy up now. Load up now.
You saved the herd back there. You might make a decent rancher one day.
Thank you, Miss McFarland. Come on.
always... Nice to see you.
Hey, partner.
I hope you see something you need. Sure, I don't mind a little dickering.
Thank you kindly.
With you. Look around as much as you want.
How do you do?
Ah, another poor sick soul seeks assistance. I'll do what I can.
Why, hello.
Ah, a serious customer. Excellent.
Thank you very much.
I hope to see you again. Not due to injury or really stop.
Feel like sitting in for a hand or two?
How can I refuse?
I must tell you, a man walked up to me the other day and he said, well, I can't even repeat it. How do you do? Now look at you. I believe the new song
That deal almost ruined me.
Already? Think I'm gonna call.
Let's get down to cases. I see the way it is, my wife.
Well, that's interesting.
I call.
Sorry, buddy. I think you wanted this one.
Well, that contract was a phony.
my luck turns next hand. Give me something decent this time.
He's just an underprivileged hoodlum.
I'm calling. You scared or something?
I'm going to have to check that.
I'll check.
That ain't the cards, that's how you play it.
I see you fancy your hand, sir.
Oh, come to back.
I'm in.
I'm gonna call it. I'm watching you.
I'm calling.
Wow, you're real sure of something.
Darn. It's back to fields for me.
Here we go.
Somebody's throwing dust.
I think I'm gonna have to raise.
Shit. I'm cutting my wolf loose.
You ain't
You'll
much
believe
fun.
anything I say because I'm white.
You're in. Good.
You're in trouble now.
Too much for me. Make sure you deal from the top. Call you.
I may regret this.
Would you look at that?
We have to get them people off that land.
Check.
Interesting. No thanks.
How's about it?
You're joking.
Here we go, here we go.
Someone's feeling the pressure. I'm done.
Let's see what we can do with it then.
All right. I'll call.
I call.
I'm gonna
That
check.
deal almost ruined me.
Okay. I'm all in.
That's what I'm betting.
Oh, come on. Well played, sir. There goes my son's inheritance.
Hello. Hey, we can use another sucker. Are you a sucker? How are you?
A couple of hands couldn't hurt. May the worst man win, gentlemen.
This might tangle some spurs.
It'll definitely hurt.
Hurry up now.
Well, that contract was a phony.
I'll call that.
Good to be seeing you.
Think I'll check. I like it.
Krusco. Well, that's interesting.
I'll raise you.
I call.
Hello there. Anyone calls my raise, they can expect a night in the cell.
Sorry, buddy. I think you wanted this one.
Think I'm gonna call.
I'm out.
I'm gonna raise you there.
Always nice to see an old friend.
He's just an underprivileged hoodlum.
That's enough for me.
I just don't get it.
Ever win big with 7-2 offsuit? I did. It's all in the eyes.
Somebody's throwing dust.
Call. Check. Your choice, my friend.
That ain't the cards, it's how you play them.
Bet.
I'm not ready to get out yet.
Shit. You'll believe anything I say because I'm white. You feeling lucky?
Would you look at that?
I call.
We have to get them people off that land.
I check. I see you fancy your hand, sir. Who invited the lady?
Check.
I'm calling.
Howdy. You're in trouble now.
Okay, I'll place a bet. All right, fellas.
Let's get down to cases.
I'm gonna call it. Boring.
I'm cutting my wolf loose.
I'll
that
check.
deal almost ruined me.
I'm gonna start spinning the stinger gummy. Hold your breath.
I check.
Did you hear about that gunslinger? Came in from Blackwater to take out the work.
Hope my luck turns next hand.
I see the way he looks at my wife.
Let's see what we can do with it then.
I'll call.
What the hell?
Cagey, ain't you?
Gonna be some ladies coming out on the Pacific Union, I hear. You don't?
I'm gonna check.
I call.
No, I'm out.
I'ma show Mr. McFarland I'm the best there is.
Check.
Make sure you deal from the top.
I'm calling.
I fold.
Call you.
Well, that contract was a phony.
No thanks. All right, I see. Count me in. You born chicken, or you just lost your balls? Right, this is the one.
I may regret this.
Are we gonna be men about this? Think I'm gonna call.
The sheriff seems like an honorable man.
He's just an
Well, that's
underprivileged hoodlum.
Think I'll check.
Now, how you think she be having all that money?
Somebody's throwing dust.
I hear the Blackwater Ledger's gonna print
work's
about
been
a
pretty
I'm in.
solid.
Hey,
Really? That's news to me.
Call.
they say a wedding's gonna be in town. The bride's that catalog woman on Jefferson Bound.
Thought I had that one in the bag.
You'll believe anything I say because I'm white. Shit.
I think I'll raise.
This might tangle some spurs.
That ain't the cards, it's how you play 'em.
Fair enough. I check.
I gotta see that doctor about this burning.
You're funny.
Howdy. Moving picture show is real good.
Give me something decent this time.
How are you?
Would you look at that?
I call. Big spender.
Turn. I fold.
Sorry, buddy. I think you wanted this one.
We got ourselves a tough guy.
Greetings.
That deal almost ruined me.
That's enough for me.
Ah, always nice to see an old friend.
A fella carrying a Carcano sniper rifle was walking about town.
Here we go, here we go.
Harley bears repeating, do it?
You're in trouble now.
Come on, you have to give us a chance to win it back.
That was fun, gentlemen.
That's the way he looks about why.
Well, I'll be.
We have to get them people off that land.
Bye now.
¿Cómo estás?
Follow Charlie. He's a good one to sniff out trouble. Stay close to Charlie.
started. How are you doing? Hello there. Hola. Hello. That big mountain lion down by the river killed another
Hi
family
there.
last night. Are you blind? I'm right here.
Hello.
Come on! Come on! Come on! Yeah! Let's go! Come! Let's go!
Howdy, partner! What brings you out this way?
Well, howdy.
Excuse me, friend. Mind if I rest up at your camp a spell?
Well, it'd be my pleasure. Man needs a break from this desiccated land.
Thank you, mister. Say, what's that stick you got there?
Oh. Y'all ain't never seen a dowsing rod before, mister? Never seen a man summon the water up from the bare earth? Mr.
Marston.
Ah.
No, can't say I have. It's water you're looking for. What's wrong with that lake over there?
Oh, there ain't nothing wrong with Lake Don Julio. Nothing wrong with it, but we lack the fancy irrigation equipment you folks have back east, so... Man needs a wellspring on his property to ranch here.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Why, you know, just last week, I was over at Old Pleasant's house. Now, I think I may have found something, but... Old coot that owns the place threatened to call the law down on me, so...
People act funny around strange men with sticks.
They sure do. Damn fools. Bet you he don't even know how much water's running underneath his property.
You want me to tell him?
You know what? You ain't that stupid, mister. And I can tell. I'll tell you what. Why don't you go get the old man to sell us his property for a small pittance? Then I can find the source of the water, build us a proper wellspring.
Maybe I will.
Well, all right then.
Come on out, or I put a window in your skull. Friend, I'ma curl you up like a newborn calf here. Somebody fixing to have an empty saddle tonight.
100-something.
Maurice,
rides,
sweet!
Ain't no one's got me so far.
That was close.
What? Fixing to creep up on us here? You like to an ass-kicking contest. I'm gonna lead the way. Follow if you got a lick fast. Careful, they might push like this here. Boy, I'll slap leather and leave you sleeping toes down. Friend, you got a yellow streak a mile wide. You sorry yellow-bellied coward. You ought to clear town. Nobody live forever. Time to bite the dust.
I've come for you, sweet!
I'm the one following. When I say jump, you jump.
Those folks in Thieves Landing have been sniffing around here again.
Let's go! Whoa there!
a window in your skull. Friend, I'ma curl you up like a newborn cat.
Maurice, sweet!
Hey, this way!
That's how we get through. Yeah. Come on. Come on, come on! All right, let's see. Damn! Too close!
What the hell?
Can I borrow this, Fred? This ain't nice. I know. This ain't good. Guess the West still is wild. That ain't nice.
Hell, you better be.
I've survived a lot of these. This is gonna be your last one.
Just take one bullet, but I'm...
Excuse me, partner. I ain't getting fresh.
does seem like someone to be messed with!
You got the rocks to face me? Show me what you got!
Think you can beat me? I'll show you. I ain't never lost no fight.
You got anything interesting to say?
I got better things to do with my time. Getting closer. Excuse me, mister. Come on! Let's go! Maurice, sweet! This is getting intense! Damn! Now what? This is right here! Let's go! Yeah! Oh, I'm sorry, cocksucker.
I'm in the wind and won't come back! Time to cut loose from the herd! You just gonna rope me up like a slow elk?
Just give me a minute.
Making a mistake, friend. I ain't no steer.
There we go. Yeah. Slow down.
Don't let many feller goes down. Get my drift!
Let's go.
You're gonna rue the day you wrote me in here!
no good piece of dirt. Thank you.
I'm a terrible mother. Where is he? Why me? They took my boy. My boy.
Who did?
He's missing. He's only a youngster. My boy is missing.
Where? Who took him?
Them people in the hills. Them hills near Hanging Rock. They took it.
Can't the police force help you?
Oh, they can't even help themselves. Please, sir. My son is missing. I need your help.
If I find him, I'll bring him back to you.
Anything you need, just holler.
I'm gonna take a day off today. Ain't that the truth? Hurry up and get in. I hear pleasant house about it. I don't know who I can trust on that.
Jacob Austin.
You can make
is said to be having relations with Mrs. Winston.
Is that true?
You know, if John's is elected governor, he's going to open the rail lines to eliminate.
An eternal fire awaits you.
Careful, partner.